A very good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to the IoD Women in Business Conference 2014. It's actually my 6th year of chairing this conference and I love it. It's an event I always really look forward to. There's always a really, really nice atmosphere in the room. You just come away feeling good.
We now have no all-male boardrooms in the FTSE 100. Now I can't claim total responsibility for that, but I'm moving in that direction. I'm looking forward to hearing some really inspirational speakers today. The lineup looks absolutely fantastic. This allows the IoD to showcase our diversity strategy to an audience that is obviously delighted to hear what we're doing.
For some females, there can be an issue of confidence and of actually, putting their hand up and saying, hold on, I'm the best person for this job. But luckily I did, and I won. And then I got Lord Sugar, who's my business partner, so tell me for using this photo.
I was fascinated by Leah Totten's talk about the challenges she'd faced, and she's needed a mentor in order to get her business off the ground. And I thought there's a lot of lessons there for people.
But I never felt I'm female and therefore these are the channels that are open to me, as opposed to I'm a person and I can do what I want. And I think that there's a lot of problem caused for women by thinking I'm a woman, I have to have a female role model. You might need a role model, but you don't need a female role model necessarily.
We don't particularly like to be drawn on the diversity debate because we do genuinely believe it's the right people for the job.
I found Dr. Susie Walton's speech really, really interesting, just to learn how she got to where she has and what she's done along the way.
When you're on your own, for example, as I was in London at 16, when you've got nowhere to go, from that point, you find an opportunity.
You have to walk the talk even if you don't really believe at the time that it is going to work, and even if you have tons of doubt, that is fine.
I obviously want to grow my business. I work with clients nationally, and I just felt there was an awful lot I could learn from the people who are here, and obviously there's a great opportunity to network.
I really like the idea that we're yet again hosting another networking event, which I think the people here today are going to find extremely useful. And hopefully there might be some people here who aren't members of the IoD who will think, gosh, I've got to sign up now. I'm also very interested to hear what our panels are going to be talking about.
Although some countries in Europe have imposed legislation and quotas on business to ensure diversity, here in the UK, it's hoped, as I know you're all aware, that companies can do it voluntarily.
Inevitably, there is a small cohort of people that think quotas are a good thing. Why? Because I think they're a bit war-weary.
It accelerates things, so I'm actually in favour of quotas. If we really want change, then quotas for me.
Boards need to reflect the consumer base that is out there, and to serve the market, you need to look like the market.
I'm with Melanie in a way. I mean, this is when you see it starts to move the needle, when there are accountability measures coming in.
The non-executive director roles are the easy ones to fill. We've got to really look at the pipeline now.
I think we're all agreeing that the pipeline is where we've got to be looking to create sustainable women executives who will fill the boardrooms of tomorrow.
Good afternoon, everybody. How many of you in here are parents? Ooh, probably most of you. Okay, here's an honest question for you. How many of you think you have it all?
It's competitive. It means that women are looking at each other going, oh, has she got it all? Has she got more than me or less than me? And I honestly, I'd rather not even use the phrase.
We're on a journey, so hearing the difference between the different perspectives has been great.
Of course, we can't have it all, but am I happy? Absolutely.
I think I'll leave with a sense of positivity and optimism that change is happening and we're moving forward.
More and more women today are educated, and more men are married to educated women, and more couples are career people. I think our place and our value will continue to be born in the fact that it isn't just us pushing, it'll be from men actually pulling it. And I think that tide is coming whether or not you're for it or you're against it. when a group of a collective voice gets together to think about things differently, there's always a good solution around the corner. So it's exciting to be part of something like this. And the fact that the IoD does these things so regularly, I just think it brings good thing, and it makes a difference. And I love to be part of things like that.